Here we are. Okay, hopefully everything's working because we had a little bit of scuff earlier. While I was setting up. One sec. Just setting up the chat just so it's in a nice visible spot for me. But hello everybody. My name is Lana Usagi, girl of your dreams, harbinger of your nightmares, and your computer is about to explode. Welcome back to Honkai Impact 3rd. I'm very close to my computer today. I decided to change up my layout just a little bit. I'm sitting very straight for a change. But yeah, hello Tomo, hello Reddy, hello Karzi, and hello Lapis. Welcome. Well, Alicia's just doing her thing. Ignore her. Got a friend request here. We're gonna accept it. Cause why not? There we go. You and Unreal are now friends. Hooray. Okay. Anyway, welcome y'all. It's Honkai Day today, as you guys know, and it's time for chapter 23, I believe. I hope it's chapter 23 because that's what I put in the fucking title. We don't exactly have enough to pull for Sushong again, but that's fine. Okay. No, that's not my streamer pose. Okay, this is better. I cannot sit straight up like that. That's not dynamic enough. I need to be able to move. Alright. It's got 15 stages, but yeah, Jesus. Holy crap. Yeah. Well, I guess let's not waste any time and let's get straight into it. But yeah, hello everybody. Hope y'all are having a swell enough, whatever day it is today. Friday. My brain is fried. Don't know what's gonna happen in this chapter, but I know our girl Seele has returned to us. Thank God. I was actually in, like, I don't know. You know when you get into those moods of, like, when you're just like, oh, I love this character, you know? I don't know if it's in, like, a neurodivergent thing, but you know what I'm on about, right? Like, you'll just get into a mood where it's like, oh, for this day, I'm just obsessed with this character. That was me with, like, Seele, like, today and yesterday, so it's actually quite fortuitous that we have a fucking Seele chapter right around the corner. But yeah. Also, hello Ronan. Welcome to Seele chapter. Y'all are right in at the start, so hoorah, it's time. Time for us to get a little bit more background on Seele, because we haven't actually had much focus on Seele aside from like through. I guess we were playing as her when she was doing the thing with Sakura, but aside from that, we've mostly been seeing her through like Bronya's eyes or something. Doom is finally only 10 days away from only 10 days away from like the next Doom get. It's been like 5 years or whatever, right? I can't remember. A glimpse into a peaceful life. 5 years. Wake up, Seele. There's a caterpillar in your room. Weirdly cute cutscene for fucking Honkai Impact, but... Oh, that's right, Eva Seele is back. Which is ironic, because Seele is associated with butterflies, am I right? She in fact disappears among a sea of them. Also, I believe this is like the first time we're actually seeing Seele's like evil form have like an actual model. And she has a quantum sign on like her tits, so good for her. Which sounds like a long bad time frame, but that's pretty good for games. Honestly, these days, yeah, listen, as a Pikmin fan, I've seen the worst. Pikmin 1 to 2. Okay, it was only like a few years or so. Pikmin 2 to 3. 9 years. Pikmin 3 to 4. 11 years. It's not been good for the we're struggling over here. We've had 4 games in the span of 20 years. Well, I mean, when you say it like that, but 2 of those have been within like a year of each other. And the others have been, yeah, just 20 years apart. Yeah, it is what it is. You're correct. Seele is sociopath butterflies. This makes her reaction to caterpillars ironic. Yeah, she's like a, I would say like a younger Seele. She looks younger than her Starreal like counterpart anyway, but yeah. Also, hey Alex, welcome to the stream. I'd say 5 years is the minimum between sequels I would trust for the new game to be. Yeah. If it's not, yeah. Unless it's like one of those asset flip ones, you know, where they just like use a bunch of recurring assets. Which isn't like a bad idea actually, but yeah. She's about 16. Yeah. I would say she like has 16-year-old energy here, but it's not. Yeah, no girl, don't fucking. Sarah seems like, yeah. I would say like she's a 25. She's, you know, she's thinking about it, you know, she's thinking about her future. She's out of college like a few months or something. But yeah. Here she's just 16 though. Which is, so you'd think she would be the caterpillar to like Starreal Seele's like butterfly. Yeah, I would say so too. Although I think this Seele is like evil. Like, you know? Whereas like our Starreal Seele is just kind of a bitch. But instead he was lying. He was an asshole. Oh my god, Nino! Y'all remember Nino? It's been like nearly 20 chapters. A few moments later. 14 yeah, Jesus. It's been a few months anyway. God damn. Arc City character for. Was she in Arc City? Yeah, she was in Arc City, actually, true. Like, directly after the Himiko incident. 90X. Oh, 90. Wait, which is 9EX? No, that was chapter 11EX. That was the one that, like, gave me trauma. That was the one with all the fucking difficult levels and such. That was 11EX. Okay, never mind. 9EX isn't the one that traumatized me. 9 just traumatized me. Did Einstein get cuntier? Like, this is a new model, it looks like. That Tesla looks the same as ever, though. Yeah, Einstein looks way different here. One thing of this 10 or 12EX. Oh. Oh, maybe it's 12EX. Where it was the one after, I think, Bronya. No, it was the one just before Bronya became Hersher. That was the one that, like, that I got really frustrated playing and stuff. I mean, X's count as interlude. Oh, that's right, yeah. I remember that. Where we had to, like, where Void Ranger. and stuff, right? I'm gonna assume this is past era too. Like previous era. I mean, it's right, Tesla, but you shouldn't say it. Hey, this is Zay. We're being reintroduced to Einstein and Tesla, and I'm pretty sure Einstein has a new outfit here. She looks way cuntier somehow. Void Drifter, yeah. Void Drifter is Sakura Ranger's core. You're almost right with the name. What did I say? Void Ranger? That's some shit I would do. Yeah, that I loved. Now that I'm remembering 11EX, yeah, I really liked that chapter. That was around, yeah, all of the Bronya adventures. I remember that because that was, I think, around the time I got my new model. Or I guess my current model, I mean. So, yeah, dang, that was a while ago. Also, we've definitely never heard this song before. Is this like their like whoa wacky theme or something? Oh, bye. Sorry about her. And angry. Sure, I never noticed it. That was... I mean, maybe it's been here in the past few chapters. I just have new headphones, so maybe I just noticed it. It was just quiet. Well, I say new headphones, but these are like older ones. I just repurposed them because my other headphones died on stream, which is fun. For Tesla, the majority of the world don't know what the Honkai is. They don't know what a Hersher is. Yeah, not by their own volition either. I mean, we literally just had like at the start of this chapter, we had that whole like, if you guys remember the last stream, the last Honkai Impact stream we had, at the end of it, we had the little video that played where they were like, it was very clear that all of the like Hersher appearances and the disasters were being like covered up like very heavily, so that everyone could get on with their normal lives outside of those countries. So they definitely don't know jack shit. The idea of Tessa dealing with the US Congress is hilarious. I can't help but think she's gonna be tempted to just blow them all up and move on every few minutes. Tesla, we could do with her help. What? No. Oh wow. Wow, this is turning out to be a lot more lighthearted of a chapter than I thought it was gonna be. Party. Me when I hear the katakana happening right in front of me.
これは彼女が置いていった買い物リストだ。すべてソルトレイクシティで購入できるはずだ。時間。
はい、もちろんやります。アインシュタイン博士も欲しいものがあったらゼーレに教えてください。
僕は手を出すなとテスラ博士に何度も言われててね。どうやら彼女は僕の美的感覚を信用してないようだ。
I think Ein's outfit is the same she has in the Einstein Bond Sigma art. Oh, fair. Out of check. Yeah. It does look similar, because I do remember taking a look at those stigmas. I think I have them equipped on someone. So, it does, now that you say it, that it does look familiar in that sense. She's doing the same pose that she always does, though. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I remember I got Tesla's band one, like, relatively recently, and I really liked it. She's like, she has a guitar or something. It's pretty dope. Training room. AE Salt Lake base. Oh, they're in Salt Lake City. Remind me again, y'all. Where is Salt Lake City? Is it in Utah or something? I can't remember. I remember when it happened in, like, chapter... Was it, like, 12 or 13? I was, like, questioning, like, where is Salt Lake City? And then someone actually went and looked it up. Does anyone remember? I totally forgot again. It was, like, fucking... Arkansas? Or something? Where was it? New Mexico? It's in Utah. Okay, right. Utah. That's where, what's in Utah? That's where the Mormons are. That's something I know about it. The Bronia's here too. That's where my friends live too. Oh my god. Is your friend Seele slash Bronya? Funny enough, he was raised more. Yeah, maybe it is just a thing in Utah, because like something I heard about it is there's and I actually kind of want to go to this place. There's apparently like a theme park there. Well, calling it a theme park is a bit of a stretch, but it's called, there's a Jenny Nicholson video about it called Evermore. And it's like a theme park that's like all fantasy based, and you go there and it's like heavily on the role playing. There's a lot of actors who are in character constantly. There's lots of events that happen there and stuff, and it's like all set up to be like this mystical cottage core kind of area. But the budget's like super low, so like you can kind of see just like wires running through it and stuff, and like there's some stuff that's still unfinished to this day. That's the thing I know about Utah, and if I were to ever be in Utah, if my life ever brings me to that point, I'm definitely going there. I don't know, it feels like a weird spot to put a theme park though. I don't know if Mormons are going out to like LARP, but I don't know. As Tyler the Creator once said, Mormons can break it down when they want to. Didn't think you'd be expecting a Mormon chat in the Honkai stream, did ya? Okay. Go for it. God, I'd love to dub Azure Waters with my girlfriend, because she would do such a good Bronya voice, but I don't know if I could do like a Seele voice that well. No, don't worry, we can take care of these robots ourselves. Your weak little bod? Girl, excuse me, you don't get to talk that fucking way about me. I decide what's a weak little bod, actually. Leaked footage of Seele escaping from Beyonce's basement. Don't ever refer to me, oh my daughter, like that again. Seele is my daughter, that's the thing. Honestly, I'd be super proud if like my future daughter was able to swing a fucking scythe around and kill giant robots. That would be a crowning achievement on my life. Also, hello, Simone. Besides, behind. Oh, no worries. We're already killing these bitches anyway. Easy. Alright. Oh, this enemy just like... Oh, okay. We don't want these bitches to hit us. Okay. We're fine. Technically when you ult, it's the Dark One taking over for a few seconds. Oh well, so she is helping us out a little bit. I don't need your help, bitch. She said her own name there. Also, I've noticed the past few chapters have been dealing with someone a bit more level-headed, dealing with their inner voice, who's been like, come on, let me take over. I'm like you, but like evil. Like we had Hua in the last chapter. And now we have this happening here. Okay, we got the back thingy off. Oh yeah, we are being taken over by evil Seele here. Or I'm pretty sure she's called Dark Seele. Yeah, it's the dark one. Yeah, we'll call her Dark Seele. Like, remember what that stretch of time, like, in video games when every video game character had an evil alter ego called Dark something. Like, we had Dark Sonic, if you guys remember that. We had Dark Rayman. We had Dark Pit. This is Silent Hill self-reflection shit doing in my anime game. This is a very common, like, trope, I would say, in anime-based games. Disgaea 5 deals with this, like, quite the fuck a lot. Yeah. I think Dark Sonic is called Chat. Well, no, but he has, like, Sonic has an alter ego called Dark Sonic and Sonic X. Mr. L is... Yeah. Do you remember? I don't know if anyone remembers this too well, but there was like a Tumblr sexy man like era for Mr. L. Well, like when I was growing up on YouTube in like 2011 or something, I remember there was like a lot of like these like Tumblr sexy man like type edits for like Mr. L, where it'd be like a 303 song, and then there'd be like him being shipped with Daisy or something, and him be like, my name is Luigi. I'm the bad boy, Luigi. Like I'm like AJ from the Backstreet Boys, but like as Luigi. Oh god, that was something. And then I was like, what? Whoa, they're turning something from my childhood into something fucky. I hate it. Which, I mean, back then, my childhood was like 4 years ago at that point, so.
大丈夫。ちょっとめまいが。
唇が青くなってます。低血糖かもしれません。無理をしないと約束したのに、だいぶ無理をしましたね。
Hypoglycemia? Don't know what that is.
限界に近い訓練でこそ潜在能力を発揮できる。ブロニャお姉ちゃんが前回怪我した時にそう言ってたでしょ。
それは。
フェルトさんの特訓に応えられるよ。
In Sonic X Dark, Sonic only appeared in one episode where Sonic uses the fake Chaos Emeralds in rage against the enemies hurting his friends. Only for Eggman. Yeah, Eggman was like, and I say unto you, chill. That Sonic X is fucking weird. Like, that was the weirdest shit ever. Wasn't like the main antagonist of Sonic X like a fucking alien like virus that spread like Lavos from Chrono Trigger or something? Like it was like a enemy that like alien virus that spread or something. It was strange. That's what I remember anyway. A trusted partner. Mm-hmm. It's like the flood from Halo. Yeah. Something like that. The Metarex, I believe it was called. Yeah. What a fucking strange show. Seele's stomach began to rumble at this most inopportune time. I have Pop-Tarts. Cafeteria, A East Salt Lake Base. I love them so much. They're so cute. Also, can you just imagine if they just had like a random ass product placement here? Like Brian's just like, yes, we decided to get the best food that America has to offer. Denny's. And so he was like, Bronya Onesan, I love Denny's. I especially love the Grand Slam. That's from the Denny's, right? So they really are. Tell you what, I would kill if they made like proper like Fumo style plushies of the Honkai Impact characters, because like there's some people on like Alibaba who will make like Star Rail plushies, right? Like I've seen a giant one of Firefly that I really want, but it's like it's a fucking an arm and a leg. But I would just have like tiny little Fumo style ones for Seele and Bronya here. About Seele, if I'm not mistaken, the red mark on Seele's chest is the stigma of the Stigma of the Hersher of Death. Despite Kiana currently possessing the Hersher core of the death. Interesting. I wonder if it was branded on her. If she had the maybe that implies she had the stigma before, but it was taken out of her. Or, I mean, she had the core before. I don't know. Or maybe she's just a Hersher. Maybe this is like a previous era, and she's just had the Hersher of death in this timeline.
そうだね。人が全然いないね。あれは
キアナ。
ここに座ってもいいですか？お、
You can't sit with us.
あんたたちか。
We all wear pink on Wednesdays.
誰もいないから座っていいよ。
See the stigma comes in the previous era, Hersher of death. Oh, okay.
キアナ。
Hoe death.
今日はそれだけですか？
Hoe the death of a hoe is something to be mourned.
今日は食欲がなくてね。普段はもっと食べてるから大丈夫だよ。
はい。ゼーレに戦闘のコツを教えていました。
キアナさんと一緒に食事するのはこれが初めてですね。キアナでいいよ。敬語もいらない。私もゼーレ。もちろん。みんなからもそう呼ばれてるんだ。
No, call me the Selinator.
名前で呼び合うと
I feel like that's an actual... Oh, that's what fucking Selena Gomez's fans are called, right? They're called Selinators. I'm a Selinator.
そういえば今まで食堂で
Fucking Doofenshmirtz ass name.
食事する時間が違ったからなのかな。あ、うん。いつもこの時間に来てるから。
Kind of important for Seele. The full name of the Hersher is Hersher of life and death. So they are also in charge of life as well. See, I see.
そうだったんだ。人の多い時間帯をわざと避けてる？
キアナ、委員長の調子はどうですか？
式の率
How our thing? How our
まだ
thing
見
with
つかってないら
Fuhua?
しいけど、引き続き追跡するって言ってた。
Oh, okay, so this is current era. Okay. Okay, I thought this was like a flashback or something. Because it was like oddly jovial. Despite, you know, the fact that May is working for a terrorist organization. Kevin is still on the loose. Everything is still in bits, but... I mean, I guess Kiana's back in Utah. Only in Utah.
そうですか。式の律者はあれから身を潜め、大巨山のような災害も起きていません。
てめえ、オットーの言うことなんか信じられるの？
式の律者が現れた後、オットー主教は行方不明になり、今はデュランダルさんが代わりにバルキリー部隊の指揮を今、
I trust her being in charge more than I trust Otto being in charge.
最低限の情報交換を行っています。
Okay. Despite the name Hersher of death, its authority is over life. Hence, Serenus so hard to kill. She had regen, if I remember right. Oh, right. So I guess, like, if Seele were to have that, she would also have regeneration.
ブローニャたちにできることは、頻発する
Which, to be fair, the main reason why we live life is so we can do things before we die. So technically, death does control life in that way. If we want to get really philosophical about it.
学園長はロザリアとリリアの指導者になり、出撃するときは彼女たちを連れて実戦能力の鍛錬をしているそうです。あの双子の熱意はすごいけど、相手をするのが大変だと言っていました。
なんか昔の私たちを見てるみたいだね。テレサは子供の相手が苦手だって言ってたけど、本当は誰よりも得意だよね。
I feel like that's a lot of people, Kiana.
会話に入れない。
Why won't Bronya look at me?
当然でしょ。あなたと彼女たちは全く違う世界の人なんだから。
でもみんなよくしてくれてるし、何を話してるかわからないから会話に入れない。
Is Darkseal just like a representation of what it's like to have social anxiety? I don't belong in this conversation. That's because you're an idiot. No, shut up. Basic can never escape problem students. Correct, life only has value because of the infinite finite lifespan if you have. If everyone is mortal, you live value, living your life. Yeah, exactly. Or unless you're like the Cienjo Lafu people and they decided their life purpose was just gonna genocide the people who gave them immortality, which they asked for. I still think that people of Cienjo and Stariel, like, their mission is very, very stupid, but whatever. I miss being able to... I finally break the missing taco curse every time I order. Charon. I don't know what that is. Success. A lunch break. R.I.P. Wow, you're on a lunch break just like these girls are. And then Seele's just like, I need a taco.
そういえば、キアナは明日ソルトレイクシティに行く予定があるんですよね。
最近気候事故の報告が何件もあって人手が足りてないから状況を見てきてほしいって博士に言われてね。
ちょうどよかったです。ゼーレも明日ソルトレイクシティに行きますから一緒に行けますね。
I'm sure Bronya's eating good. If you know, you know. I do not know. Is there like some spoiler about the Bronya cat like eats the lives of people she talks to or something? Like what? I'll have 4 burgers and the lifespan of an innocent child.
そうだね。じゃあ先に戻って準備しとくよ。また明日ね、ゼーレ。
That's like some Princess Bride shit. Although I don't think that Toko's in Princess Bride. Kiana walked away.
もしかしてこれがブローニャお姉ちゃんの言ってたお願いし。
ゼーレは鋭いですね。すみません。
Smart Seele.
勝手に決めてしまいました。
I love the way Bronya talks.
できるんだったらゼーレは嬉しいよ。
よかったです。キアナの気晴らしを兼ねてゼーレにも羽を伸ばしてきてほしいと思いまして。
でもブローニャお姉ちゃんの方が付き合いが長くて
知りすぎてるからこそ言えないこともあるんです。最初キアナはブローニャたちと一緒に食事をしていました。でも同じ時間帯に
I don't
食
think
堂に
Kiana's been around anti-entropy people that much. So to them, I assume they just go like, oh, that's the Herrscher of the Void right there. Epic. That Bronya is sneaky. Da Bronya. I mean, to her, that's just yes, Bronya. Because with her slight Russian inflections she brings in.
でもキアナはちゃんと力のコントロールができててみんなのことを頑張って守ろうとしてるのに。
それはみんな知っています。でも一般人にとって恐怖や不安は容易に払拭できる感情ではありません。そういう状況だからキアナは弁解もせず情報を選び人が集まる場所を避けるようになりました。もちろんキアナは他人の視線を気にしません。ただ
Well, we know Kiana at this point, she's just shouldering all her burdens herself, because if that ain't the Kajlana way.
さっきブローニャお姉ちゃん
Because
が
that's
ゼ
what
レ
they
の
do.
話を中断したのはキアナにこの話をさせたくなかったからなんだね。
キアナは変わりました。大人で冷静で自分に正直になりました。しかしそんなキアナにとってそれ以上に世界が変わってしまいました。
Her girlfriend is a terrorist. She has like a power inside her that like is eating away at her and also regenerating her. And on top of that, she's lesbian. Bronya says, being gayer than her. And the proms tomorrow. No, that was the little point in shout tomorrow. She's not doing that anymore. Oh, fair. She's not doing that anymore. She's just choosing not to fight people on something that she won't change. Oh, okay. Okay, I misunderstood. Also, I gotta say, Seele has like very similar hair to me. Like, she just like me for real, for real.
ゼーレにはゼーレの長所があります。ゼーレは繊細で共感性が高く、他の人が気づかないようなことに気づきます。 ゼーレはゼーレの長所に気づいてもっと自信を持つべきです。
Bronya, that was the most Fall Out Boy coded thing you could have said. You're amazing. You're smart. You're funny. You'd make a great companion for her. Kiana confronting people now would suspect this issue. She's becoming more mature and more tactful, which, let's face it, 17, 18-year-old Kiana would not have been able to do that well. Back at the start of the game. But now she's 19 and she's seen the horrors. She watched her teacher die in front of her. She's seen shit. I have a feeling this chapter is going to be a little bit lengthier. I feel like this is going to be the start of like the equivalent of like Bronya's arc. But like for Seele, because y'all remember fucking Bronya's arc? That took us like years. It's been less than a year since the start of the game. Shit has changed. Oh, she's still okay. Well, hey, she can drink, I think. I don't know. I don't know what the drinking age is in Kiana land. Well, in America, I assume 18 is fine for drinking. I don't know. But hey, shit has changed. Her teacher's dead. But hey, at least she can have a beer while watching the game. Morning the next day.
ちょっと早く着きすぎたかな。キアナはまだっぽい?
She turned 18 around the time of chapter 9. She also turned depressed. That's another thing she turned around chapter 9. Isn't drinking more. Oh, right. Sorry, Kiana. No Guinness for you quite yet. You'll have to wait a few more years for that. Maybe in part 2 she's allowed to drink.
まだ時間があるからもう一人の自分とお話ししようかな。
But don't mind you drinking at 18 though. What's happening?
ここにいたんだ。
Ooh, ominous. Fucking goodness, you really are Irish. Yeah, well, the thing is, people here in Ireland, people don't care if you drink at like 7. Like, no one gives a shit. Drinking is just such a culture here that like no one gives a shit. Even some, not to snitch on them too much, but the police, like the Gardaí, they don't really give a shit either. I think that's one thing Kiana didn't take from Siegfried. She inherited the love for the ladies, just not so much for alcohol. Yeah. She inherited the love for the I inherited the gay from my straight dad. It is what it is.
昨日の夜からあまり出てこないけど、何か悩みでもあるの？
ゼーレには関係ないわ。
あれ？機嫌悪そうだね。
I don't think he's that big of a
何
drinker,
が
I
あった
don't
か
think.
ゼーレにも教えて。
He has like that anime dad who drinks a lot from a flask energy though. Like, you know those types, like take Kishibe from Chainsaw Man or like Crow from Ruby. Like he has the energy those guys have, like, to be fair, like badass anime dad with like a little bit of stubble who drinks from a flask. Yeah, like that.
ない。
知りすぎてるからこそ言えないことがあるってブロニアお姉ちゃんが言ってた。あの時ゼーレたちも同じだって思う。お互いを知ってるからこそ素直になれない。悩んでること自体ゼーレにも教えてくれない。
だから何でもないって言ったでしょ。ほら、新しい友達が来たわ。ぼーっとしてないでちゃんと相手してあげなさい。
教えてくれる気になったらゼーレはいつでも聞くから。
You pay all your attention. She's like that like younger sister who's like, Why are you paying so much attention to your girlfriend and not me? There was like some episode I seen as... Oh, that's right. I think it was an episode of Jesse that was about that. It's more of a reaction to losing his wife. And then his biological daughter on top of that. Yeah. I think losing OG Keanu did push him into drinking too much for a while. Yeah, so he is a bit more like Crow than I thought. I think the reason Kishibe got into it was because he was traumatized, and also he got rejected. I don't know. I hope you weren't talking to an evil counterpart of yourself. Sitting on a throne. Oh. A commercial walk in Salt Lake City. They have homus there. There'll be fireworks, and you can celebrate American imperialism all day. What is happening? What the fuck is happening? I assume they're in mascot costumes, right? Like, okay, hang on, where are you going? Why does it look so ready to fight? Like, doesn't this stance look like he just dropped, like the thing he was holding, and it was like, alright, you wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Love this subplot where Seele thinks they're real sneaky with their act and Bronya already knows, but is pretending for their benefit while everyone else simple has no reason to suspect anything. Alright. Ah yes, Salt Lake City, where they have giant neon signs and people in traditionally Japanese uniforms. Wow, she sounds awfully not American. Imagine she's like, y'all wanna buy some flowers? Why you speaking Japanese? This is Salt Lake City. Have you accepted Jesus into your home? Lilies for a party? I don't know, that doesn't seem... could I have the flowers as commonly associated with death for this surprise party? Yeah, thank you. I'll have some red spider lilies too, and some snowdrops. There's a neat little web event you can find a video that takes place during this time. Like I'm gonna drop a link. Oh yeah, Seele's one-day adventure.
お嬢さん、口が上手ですね。好きなものを選んでください。割引しますよ。
本当ですか？やったー、ありがとうございます。ゼーレ、本当にお買い物が上手だね。
And a knack for overspending.
あとはパーティーの飾りだね。
Also love how she just goes shopping with her giant, like, super sharp scythe.
やあ、お嬢さん、何をお探しですか？
こんにちは。パーティー用の風船を買いたくて今お店を探してるんです。
あら、パーティーですか。それでしたらぜひうちへいらっしゃい。
細長い風船はありますか？細長い風船？風船アートに使えるものが欲しいんです。子供たちやテスラ博士がそういったの好きなので。
Oh yeah, the banana, like, looking ones. Like, those long, like, thin ones that I'm, like, desperately dancing around making an innuendo out of.
もちろんありますよ。うちで買ってくれるならもう2袋サービスします。
本当にありがとうございます。
大したことありませんよ。また今度パーティーやるときもうちで買い物してくださいね。
Perfect. Thank you very much.
なんだか店員たち、ゼーレを見た途端に商売のことを忘れちゃったみたい。
Oh, I guess we just talked to Kiana. Okay. So we got that kindness charisma. Everyone just wants to give her stuff or is discounting things.
小さいケーキしか買えなかったから、ショーウィンドウの前でいろいろなケーキをじっと見てるしかなかったんだ。そしたらケーキ屋のお姉さんがこっそりコンペイトをくれてね、それをみんなに分けたら大喜びしてくれたの。
Genuinely, like... Sorry, Seele, I thought you were done talking. Genuinely, if you do go into, like a lot of local businesses will just sometimes go like, eh, fuck it, here's a discount, you know? If they get along with you and stuff. So yeah, shop local businesses, you might get a little bit of a discount. Found it, I'll drop it in the games channel as soon as my Discord stop acting like I'm asking it to give you the answers to life and universe. Discord has been sucking balls a lot lately. I don't know why, but like whenever I tend to record like a voice message for someone, it just doesn't work properly, and it ends up sending like an hour later. And I'm like, no, why are you doing this? I remember I was recording like a pretty serious one to a friend recently, and it just like sent 20 minutes late, and it was like, ooh, this is a bit socially awkward. Compito, the Starcat. Oh, that's right. I had some compito. They're fucking delicious. I really, really like them. I actually had a little packet of them. My girlfriend got me them, like, last year. They were super, super good. There was like a ramen flavored one that I really liked. If any of y'all ever get the chance to get some compito, then like Seele here, absolutely get them. They're super tasty. If any of y'all know Super Mario Galaxy, that's what the star bits are based off of. They're all based off of compito. I wouldn't be surprised if back when that game came out, there was like a promotion where they were like, have all these little star bits. They're totally not just like repurposed compito. It's not just Discord, my laptop could really do with a Windows refresh, but the thought of reinstalling all my programs and redoing all the settings just gives me a minor panic attack. Yeah, no. I would rather just wait. Just wait a bit longer for Discord to stop shitting the bed. I did a Windows refresh on like an older computer of mine, and it only helped me out for like a month or something, and before everything started going back to the way it was anyway, so.
備を担当するロボットたちは報告にあったのと同種の機構だよ。博士が発明したロボットはすごいね。人々の暮らしを支えてて、どこに行っても見かける気がする。ネゲントロピーは国会の上層部とはもともと協力関係にあって、崩壊関連の対応に協力してきたってブローニャが言ってた。
I'm still like questioning what Homu is. Is Homu like a very popular like mascot or
これらの
something?
機構の本来の使い道を一般の人は想像できないだろうね。
Like, just one that's like, I guess, popular with like all over the Honkai world, I guess.
不安を招かないために
I want to get more out of swapping mine around for a larger set. A 6-year-old laptop, I'm not sure it's worth the expense. Yeah, 6 years is just kind of like when laptops in general tend to stop working their best. So, yeah. If you were to do that, it'd almost be just better to just like get another laptop and just move all your shit over. The Americans do be like that.
キアナ見て、チラシを配ってるスタッフ、ブローニャお姉ちゃんの大好きなホムだよ。残念だったね。ブローニャも来てたらツーショットを撮ってあげられたのに。ブローニャってば本当にホムに目がないから。
二人も独立記念日のお祭りに来るかい？フードフェス、生演奏、花火、何でもあるよ。さあ、チラシをどうぞ。
ありがとう。面白そうだね。今回の件が終わったら一緒にブローニャと一緒に来るといいよ。
Kiana really is like being like a girl's girl here. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna step out. You guys do this. You have your Independence Day date.
キアナも一緒に来てよ。きっと楽しいよ。まずはここの担当者に報告書の詳細を聞きに行こう。おかしい。キアナ、どうしたの？報告書を出してからは気候事故が起きてないんだってさ。自分の見間違いだったかもしれないって念のためメンテナンススタッフに連絡して全面的に点検させた後、明日リハーサルの様子を見た感じ、問題はなさそうだね。本当に誤解だったらいいな。
Homu, to my knowledge, is a parallel to certain things in our IRL world. Like, just like, I guess, mascot culture. So, like, Pikachu, you know, like, I guess just popular shows or whatever. Homu's just like a popular children's character or something like that, maybe. The Mickey Mouse of the Honkai world, if you will.
そうだね。でも任務が思ったより早く終わっちゃった。迎えの車までまだ時間があるけど、せっかく時間ができたからカフェに行ってみたいな。
Much amalgamation of popular mascots and fandom around them, I would guess.
パフェがあって気になってたの。
Yeah, I guess it's just like and like if all the popular like children's mascots, I guess, just fused together or something, and it's just like a stand-in for them,
パフ
you know,
ェ、
without
確かに
getting in the way of copyright or
行こ
whatever.
うか。おいしい。キアナも食べてみて。どうかな。おいしい。クリームとクッキーの食感がちょうどいい。やっぱりスイーツは疲れを癒してくれるね。もう一つ頼む？あっちのマンゴーミルフィーユもおすすめだよ。じゃあ頼もうかな。
This is like, okay, this is like cute because I don't think we've had like kind of a quote-unquote breather situation this entire game. Like, it was just like things where like the girls are doing something that's not super serious. Like, this is cute. I like this. There's Homu World, which is likely a parallel to Disney World, and if you have Valkyrie Chariot Bronya on the bridge, she sometimes asks you for a Homu Happy Meal. I guess McDonald's at some point did a promotion with Homu or something like that.
ありがとう、ゼーレ。私を気にかけてくれたのは、ブローニャにお願いされたからだよね。
Choose, pick your poison. Would you rather have the BTS meal or the Homu Happy Meal?
バレてたの？うん。ブローニャらしいね。変に意識させたくなくて遠回しな方法を選んだんでしょ。ブローニャお姉ちゃんは本当にキアナのことを心配してるの。ブローニャは昔からそうなんだ。ネゲントロピーの名手から訓練を受けてて私より大変なのに。さっきのホモの着ぐるみを着てた人を探して写真を撮ろうかな。
I don't think I'd call that a Homu cosplay, or more so than just like a Homu like furry, like straight up. Like it was a full suit.
ブロニャお姉ちゃん、きっと気に入ってくれると思う。キアナさえ良ければ、ゼレ、キアナの悩み事何でも聞くよ。昨日のことを気にしてるの？大したことないよ。
I think it's also nice that we're actually getting screen time between Seele and Kiana, because I think this is their first time that they ever actually get to sit down and like actually proper have a chat with each other.
みんなが私を信じてくれたのは私のことを知ってるから。でも他の人に強要するわけにはいかない。シーリン？
Like how Kiana was not fooled for 1 second about it, Seele joining her for this.
私の中にいるもう一つの意志、本物の空の律者なんだ。もう一つの？今でも彼女の意志が私を飲み込もうとしてて、コアの主導権を奪おうとしてる。でもコアは渡せない。彼女は危険で凶暴で人類を滅ぼそうとしてる。そんなこともう二度とさせない。
She appreciates the chance to make a new friend, but she saw right through Bronya. She's getting smarter, I will say. Kiana is definitely turning her brain on more as this game goes on.
それに今の私にはもう一つの保険がある。
It's very cool to actually see like her growth as well, because I don't know, maybe I'm just like weird, but I feel like character growth affects me more when like the process is more drawn out. Like I take longer to complete the game. Like we've been at this game for almost a year now. I mean, I think it's actually gonna be like 1 year like anniversary of this playthrough like this month, because I'm pretty sure I started it in May 2024. So we've been like seeing Kiana's journey for like around a year now, and she's changed so much. She actually has. We're actually growing alongside these bitches, and I love it. Kiana pulled down her sleeve to reveal a wristband with a ticking number.
このリストバンドはリアルタイムで私の身体状
It
況
was
を
an
観
Apple
測してるの。
Watch.
一定の敷地を超えたら警告を受け取ったらネゲントロピーがすぐ行動に出る。私もなるべく人気のない場所にワープする。心配しないで。これは私が納得してつけたの。これがあれば私も安心できるから。キアナ、本当にすごいね。これは私が背負わなければならない責任だから。私は逃げたりしない。それにメイ先輩、私とブローニャのもう一人の
Kiana
友
may
達
have
だけ
gotten
ど、
stronger and broke off the Kazlana tendency to self-sacrifice, but she's still terrible at cooking like every other
彼女
Kazlana.
の意見はもっと極端な
Wait,
も
so
のだったけど、
canonically Kevin is bad at cooking?
私、彼女の気持ちを知りたい
If
の。
they just wanted to defeat Kevin, I could just fight him in a cooking competition. They could have just had Fuhua. That could have been just what she did, because we've seen from Cooking with Valkyries that Fuhua's pretty damn talented at cooking. She could have just went like, all right, bitch, well, whoever makes the best fucking Whoever makes the best dish of bolognese, they get to rule over World Serpent. And then Kevin's like, fuck. So Keanu volunteered for a less invasive, less brutal variant of the safeguard May had at the start of the game.
Kiana.
She's also getting a lot more pragmatic as well. I have noticed we are definitely reflecting a lot more on the growth of these characters. That's why I like these slower moments where like the characters just kind of, you know, they're kind of more fluffy. I guess that it kind of makes us reflect on their growth a lot more. We've all come a long way, haven't we, with this playthrough? I was likely close to the middle grade. That is actually bad. Did live on her own for a while before Saint Freya. She could have survived on fast food and like, yeah, but the main thing she'll like cook up is like mac and cheese or something. Like she can whip something together, but yeah. She's not incredible by any means. Or company, yeah. But she'll try and add something to it to make it more like, you know, like high cuisine, but it'll just be kind of like, why is that there? Like she'll add a runny egg to it or something. A sudden commotion was heard from outside. It's really easy to look like you're failing when you're compared to prodigies.
皆さん早く隠れてください。広場の気候が全部暴走したみたいでこちらに向かってます。そんな、
さっき見た時は正常だったのに。ゼーレ、今は危険よりもみんなが無事に逃げられるよう気候を止めよう。
The homu's running. Alright, well. We must protect the homus. Y'all girls wanna run? You know, these robots are awfully fucking close here, I must say. Both are cooking on it. Yeah. Is in Cooking with Valkyries, I can't remember. Is there any recipe that Kiana introduces herself? Because I feel like most of the episodes were just like someone going like, "Oh, silly Kiana, tricks are for kids. Here's a recipe on how I make like really nice food, number 7 or something like." Like I definitely remember an episode where like. Where Terry was making something for her. And I'm pretty sure there was one with May as well. Pizza toast. Oh, she can make pizza toast. That's right, because her dad used to make it. And to be fair, pizza toast does look pretty good. But it's definitely like one of those like easy to make type meals. Creasy med stuffed wings. I believe also, I mean, I'll probably need to watch this when I get later on in the game, but I think there's also like a New Year's special featuring the Flame Chasers. Like I've seen Elysia in the thumbnail, so I was like fighting myself not to watch it, but I know there is one that's like a New Year's special or something. And I believe it's like a cooking thing as well, where all the Flame Chasers cook together. A la the fucking, that April Fool's video that Stariel put out. There is, yeah. I kind of want to watch that when we get to the Elysian Realm. If we can start Elysian Realm whenever, though, I'm probably gonna start it around chapter 25, so be ready for that. I think it's 2 episodes. Yeah, still. It's still Elysia Crumbs. I'm happy with it. Sometimes if you in the dorms have Herrscher of Thunder and Herrscher of Void, the same room, they talk like they're about to fight, but Herrscher of Void calls off a battle because their food got delivered. Sorry, my delivery was here. We'll have to call us off. Let's save it for another time, because I don't want my Wagyu to go bad. Pay 90 euro for that shit. Actually, it's Japan, so it probably wouldn't be too bad. I had Wagyu beef in Japan, by the way. Fucking super delicious. Like, it's so chewy and so good. They're like orbs. Not Kiana showing off, girl. Chapter 25 is the best time. Technically, the very end of chapter 5 is your introduction to Elysian Realm, basically in the postcard scene. Yeah. Okay, so after chapter 25, we'll be starting it then. That will be when we start it. We'll be starting Elysian Realm. And we're gonna go through all of Elysian Realm, I think, or at least up until like the conclusion or of the story of it. I don't know, it's a little weird. I'm kind of like wading my way through the darkness as far as structuring the streams for that will be going, but yeah. I'm see here showing kind of kindness without fear of what she did is Herrscher Void. Wow, she changed her entire character model. Yeah, just get a Herrscher core implanted in you. Nice one, Seele. If you do your chores and your homework, maybe. Okay. It went black. Okay, it's loading. Okay, fuck. I was scared for a sec. After that, the Elysian Realm story runs parallel to the main story until it merges in chapter 30, I think. Okay. And by then, we'll be like nearly done with part 1. Which is kind of insane, but hey. I think I'm actually gonna miss all of our blorbos, like a lot. I think he just escaped. Oh yeah. You prefer me over Kiana over me, don't you? Well, there's 1.5. I'm not gonna say who's involved, but some part 1 characters do feature. Oh, right. Yeah, well, we'll be doing 1.5 as well. We're doing everything. I think, though, I'm probably going to make a new playlist when that happens. We're probably gonna have, we're gonna have, like, 1.5 be its own separate playlist, and then part 2 will be all its own separate playlists, and then, then I can have a playlist of just the completed part 1. So somebody can just go down through the entire series of the story from beginning to end. I wonder how long this playthrough is going to be at the end of part 1. Because roughly it's been like 2 to 3 hours per stream. And I'm like, oh god. It's under 8 chapter. Yeah, don't worry. We are getting fed. That is... that is undeniable. There's a lot of content in this game. I actually do feel anybody who's like getting into this like casually though, because there's so much you have to get through. The merge of the main story and ER is in chapter 29. Oh, okay.
さっきのことなんだけど、なんだか妙な気がするの。
別に気づいたことは特にないわ。あの気候たちは勝手に動き出したみたい。
それと、さっきのキアナの話聞いたよね。もう一人の人格について。
は？
だって体の主導権を握ることに関してゼーレたちも経験あるでしょ？
それどういう、まさかあなたにとって私とシーリンとかいうやつは同類なの？
Well, I mean,
そうじゃなくて、
危険で凶暴で残酷。私はそんなやつと一緒ってこと？
well, I mean a little bit, girl.
違うよ。シーリンはずっとキアナを傷つけてるけど、あなたはずっとゼーレを守ってきた。
じゃあ言ってみて。
あなた。
You protect her in the same way that it's like, if you get hurt, I get hurt, though. Like, it's a little bit, you know.
ちょっとどうして黙っちゃうのよ。
I mean, I think clearly she does care about Seele to some extent. If she cares, like, why am I just another... You're enjoying spending time with your new friend, huh? Like, I don't think Siren gives a shit who Kiana spends time with. Seele's compassion really worked against her here.
違うの。
はいはい、こうなるって分かってたわ。もういい。とにかく私があなたを見捨てることはない。あなたがいなくなったら私はでも今度からこういう質問はしないでちょうだい。聞きたくもないわ。
ごめんなさい。さっき聞かれたこと、今は答えられない。でもゼーレ、一生懸命考えるから、ちゃんと答えられるようになるから。だからもう少し時間が欲しいの。
ち、めんどくさい。
That was more of a sigh than a, like, ha, though.
ごめんゼーレ、状況は想像してたよりも厄介みたい。監視カメラを確認しないといけないから、もうゼーレにできることは？大丈夫、こっちは一人でなんとかなるから。ゼーレは着ぐるみの人に状況を聞いてきて。今は彼はこの辺りの大学生で、名前はジョン・ドゥ。彼がバイト時に登録した電子学生証がこっちにあるから。
I don't know if he's a real person, if he's fucking called John Doe.
わかった。
The intro of this chapter, the name John Doe.
ここが
Oh, you're
学生証に書
right.
いてある学校。
Oh, it's calling back to that. I
お
see.
母さんが字を教えてくれた。こうして知らない人と一緒に勉強して仲良く手を取り合うのも。
Eh,
教室でじっと座ってる
not all it's cracked to be, girl.
どこが面白い？
やっと出てきてくれた。
一人ぼっちでかわいそうだから一緒にいてあげてるの。
Alright, ask around. I hope you guys don't bully me like you bullied Fuhua.
こんにちは。この学生証の持ち主を知りませんか？
ジョン・ドゥ。知らない名前ね。ねえ、この人あんたと同じ学部みたいよ。知らないし、会ったことないかな。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
ほら言ったでしょ。
I mean, his name is fucking John
学校
Doe.
には人がたくさんいるから知らないのも別におかしなことじゃないよ。
How about you bitches? Have you ever heard of murder victim number 44?
こんにちは。この学生証の持ち主を知りません？
ん？知らないな。この名前どこかで。ああ、思い出したぞ。同じ講義を取ってるやつだ。
本当ですか？
ああ、その講義って人が少ない上に教授がよく出席を取る人だから、基本さ、ここ数回教授が彼の名前を呼んでも返答なかったんだ。サボるなんて度胸あるなって思ったぜ。
学校に来てないってことですか？どれくらい前からです？
そうだな、一月くらいかな。他。
ありがとうございます。収穫ありってところかな。でも、どうして授業に出てないんだろう。
Maybe because he's been turned into a fuck-ass puppet or whatever.
いじめられて誰かさんみたいにおもちゃ箱で泣いてるのかもしれないわね。
Girl.
意地悪なこと言ってもゼーレはもう食いつかないよ。
面白くない。
He was bullied and busy crying in a toy box. Seele girl, please don't tell me that was you.
こんにちは。この学生証の持ち主を知りませんか？
So I was right about Einstein's outfit earlier. It shares some elements with the B piece of her band set, but it's not the same. Interesting. I was wondering if they, like, updated it or something, just because, like, it's been, like quite the fuck a while since we last seen her. Actually, I'm pretty sure the last time we seen her was when she got, like, captured or whatever. Or maybe it was after we got captured. She got captured. I can't remember. Like, and we saved her. I think it was that. Yeah, it was when she was trying to escape from the base, whatever. That was her. Oh, okay. RIP Seele. Don't worry, girl. I'm also a bullying victim. I stand with you.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
ほら先生も覚えてないって。
You can see the full parts of the sticks now, even if you don't have them, since they put them in a new BB shop. Ooh, okay. I think I do have them, though. Because I definitely do remember putting Einstein stigmatas on somebody. Because they were recommended for me. Anyway, where's this last group of people? You people staring at the paper trees.
こんにちは。この学生証の持ち主を知りませんか？
ん？ああ、知ってるよ。寮のルームメイトだった。
本当ですか？彼の落とし物を拾ったから返すついでに彼に聞きたいことがあるんです。
それはタイミングが悪いな。半年前に出て行ったんだよ。
Well, then you're not his roommate, are you, dude? Oh yeah, that guy's my roommate. Okay, can I meet your roommate? Nah, he moved away 6 months ago. Then you're not his roommate. I know you got them from the fake gotcha and the Seal of Quantum chapters. Don't know if you have them. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I think that's where I probably got the Tesla ones from, but I don't know. I feel like I have them. Tell you what, after we get out of this, like, batch of chapters, or batch of, like, acts, I guess, I'll take a look and we can see if we have them.
バイトがしやすいようにって外でアパートを借りたみたいだ。
Yeah, then you're not his roommate if he's living somewhere else.
1ヶ月前かな。
バイトで生計を立ててるのにわざわざ寮を出てアパートを借りてるんですか？
その辺の理由については知らないな。彼も言わなかったし、俺も興味なかったから。
この人のアパートに直接行ってみるしかない。
鍵をなくしてアパートの前で慌ててるかもしれないわね。
Wait, who are you?
おかしいな。ここに2年も通ってるのに誰も。
人ってそういうものでしょ。自分のことにしか興味がなく、他人のことなんてどうでもいい。
Find out by looking in the BP shop. It tells you if you have a given state, which is nice. This chance you spend your crystal on something you already have.
なんか今日はいつもより
Gee golly, imagine if Zenless on Zero
イ
did
ライラ
that.
してる。
は？私が？どうしてそう思ったの？
だからいつもより攻撃的で言葉遣いも。
Honkai Style also had that issue too. Like, I remember I almost bought myself, it was some, oh, it was Fermata. Like, you know that one 4-star light cone for Kafka. I almost bought another one of that because I was like, I want to max out her superimposition on that. But no, I already had it like superimposed like 5 times over. But I was like, I almost bought, I could have wasted like actual like points in the Jack of all trades shop. So fun. I think it's the Jack of all trades shop. I don't know. It's the one where you use your pure fiction points on it. Seele. Some pressure of the void mentality around humanity. Yeah. No humans care about each other. They only care about themselves.
気候事故のことを聞くんでしょ。
Love a bit of a
早く
misanthrope,
彼のアパー
aren't
ト
you?
に行った方がいいわ。
Evil Seele.
名探偵ゼーレ。
Miss Holmes. What was that one strange guy just standing there for? Oh, they don't know I'm an internet micro celebrity. Okay. It's not exactly wrong though. It's too large a perception of it's far too large. Yeah, I mean, when I was in school, I mean, this could be just the fact that I didn't like talk to anybody in my own school, but like, if you asked me, by the way, do you know this person? There was like there's like a 1 in like 2 chance I would just say, I've never met that. I don't know anything about this person. Actually, no, it would probably be like a 2 out of 3 chance I would say, I don't know who that is. Like, I don't even know their name. And that's just with my class. If you're outside my class, you're fucked. I don't know your name. So I don't blame a lot of people for not knowing. Lampard apartment.
誰もいないね。どうしよう。日を改めた方がいいかな。
鍵を使って中に入ってみればいいでしょ。人に見られたらまずいものでもあるかもしれないわ。
それならなおさら勝手に入っちゃダメだって。あれ？
The door creaked open slowly.
鍵がかかってないみたい。
Sayori?
ごめんなさい。わざとじゃ。
誰もいないから大声出しても意味ないわよ。ゼレ、危ない。
Oh. Oh, they're bringing back the quick time events. Sounds.
どうしてネゲントロピーの気候が急に出てくるの？
それは後でいいから戦闘に集中なさい。
At least I got that combo in before I shit the bed with that attack. Oh, there's more. Okay. Yeah, we'd just be trying to get into our Utah Mormon apartment and a bunch of fucking robots appear, try to kill you. As much as annoying. It's the attitude about it.
Hmm. 一瞬だけ目の前の景色が変わった気がする。
I'm not doing any damage to them.
あれ？ちゃんと倒したのにどうしてまた立ち上がるの？
Okay.
さっき暴走した
I guess it's a new mechanic that just flashed the fuck by me.
誰かに操られてるみたいね。
They could have done that, like, you know, out of battle where I'm not mashing the X button.
つまりこのアパートには見られたら困るものが本当にあるってことね。なおさらこの中を調べ
So I guess just get their HP down to 0, then kill the weak point. I assume that's just what they were on about. Okay. It's imaginary enemy. Oh, okay. So these are our first imaginary enemies. Okay. Okay. Easy enough. I can't remember if I heard this from someone, but like, weren't imaginary enemies like a pain in the ass or something? Aren't they supposed to be like a pain in the ass?
闇に飲まれなさい。
気候が消えた。
変だわ。
Interesting.
地面に戦いの痕跡が全く残ってないなんて。
It is satisfying to attack the corridor, I must say.
今の幻覚だったの？
とにかく
Yeah, a common trait of the imaginary type enemies is that they have a core. If you don't kill their core in time, they'll just revive themselves. Oh, that's a... Yeah. I could see now why people thought they were kind of a pain in the ass. If that's the case.
部屋番号を見るとここかな。
God, they kind of remind me of like... the Mara struck in Sarel. In that way, where it's like, oh yeah, you have to kill them once and then you have to kill them again unless you use a debuff on them.
ごめんください。お邪魔します。あ！これって
Duh, creepy.
壊れてるみたい。
Imaginary characters often have mechanics to hit the core directly.
動かないで。気をつけて。この部屋から匂いが。
Doesn't this doll kind of look like Trigger a little bit?
匂い？
死の匂いよ。誰？
このアパートの大家だけど、ここに住んでる子を探しに来たのかい？
はい、彼を探しに来ました。そうだ、大家さん。さっき何か
物と？いや、あんたたちがドアを開けた音し。
なんですって？あんなに激しく戦ってたのに物音が聞こえなかった。
Maybe they're imaginary because they're actually just like it's just like something Seele was hallucinating. In fact, I think small duty's mechanic is she does extra damage to the core if the enemy still has regular health left. Oh. Oh man. Would have been a... Oh wait, never mind. We can't use anybody but the troll characters in these anyway. So it wouldn't have mattered.
しかし、あの子を探しに来たとは。それは残念だね。あの子は1ヶ月前に。
He moved to LA.
亡くなってしまったよ。
Oh. Okay. Well, not as bad as moving to LA. Am I right? Or am I right?
当時、私が通報したんだよ。発見した時にはすでに手遅れな状態で、ベッドに。
でも、チラシをもらった時はまだ。
警察は他殺の可能性を排除して彼の家族に連絡したけど、親族の人は彼の遺体を引き取って、大学からも関係者が来たけど、学校の評判に響くから他言無用だとさ。
Okay, theory. What if he was attacked by the same monsters that have been attacking Seele? Like these imaginary creatures and just he wasn't strong enough. So he like died strangely. It's probably something due to like Honkai or Hersher interference, something like that. Which is why the police were just like, they just took him away immediately, and they were just like, don't fucking talk about this. Yeah. And be quiet about it. Yeah.
かわいそうな子。家族も学校も無関心。あの子の友達なら自由に見ていいから。どのみち彼のものは全部処分し。この部屋借りてくれる人はいるのかね。
ひどい。
やっぱりね。彼女の話は事実よ。この部屋で。
でも広場にいた彼とはちゃんと会話したし、ずっとそこでバイトしてるって担当者が言ってた。
つまりこの1ヶ月間誰かが彼になりすましてたってこと。
でもそんなことして何の意味があるの？セーレたち
Oh, wait.
ここに来させるため？
So was the roommate like... Oh, wait. Because remember, he got turned to a puppet. I remember what those imaginary like enemies were controlled by. That's right, puppets. Are you seeing the connection now? And also, like that roommate we talked to. I wonder if that was the roommate in the cutscene we seen back on Tuesday when we were playing this. If that was the same roommate who was like, whatever. It'll probably come for us next, but I'm trying to play a video game right now. In fact, yeah. See, I'm smart when it comes to theorizing about Honkai. I'm not smart with normal shit, but I'm smart with this.
ねえ、名探偵さん。その人形の手に何かあるんだけど。
本当だ。ごめんね。ちょっと借りるね。これはチケット？
支配劇場。嫌な名前ね。
I don't know want to know what that theater's like, am I right?
何か書いてある。演目
Chapter's detective. Seele personal arc. This is when Seele's in her detective arc, I guess. Like actual detective arc.
愚か者のジャック、パンプキンに目がないジャック。彼が大好きなパンプキンを持ち上げると、パン
I was
プ
about to
キ
say
ンは
all before
彼の
it
頭
bites
に
off his
かぶ
head
りと
part.
噛みついた。
Is that the same symbol used in Star? It looks familiar, right? I can't put my finger on where exactly it's used, but that does feel familiar. I don't know where, but it feels familiar.
何それ？気色悪い。
Let me know, people watching. If there's anybody who's watching a VOD or whatever, put in the comments or something like that. I have no fucking clue. But I could have sworn I seen this in Star Rail somewhere. Maybe it's on like March or something. Maybe it's like a pattern she has.
演目紹介かな。でもこの内容はさすがに。
You're a Charmed fan? Charmed as in what way? I don't know what, if it's a series or something. I haven't heard of it. Honestly, it's the icon used on screen short for gacha menu. No, that's more like an Oni Eric shard from what I remember. I remember cause oh wait, I don't think I announced this on stream, by the way. TV show. No, I have not heard of it. I actually pulled a Naxa yesterday. So we have an Anaxa now, so next time we play Star Rail, I'll be showcasing my Anaxa. I also got Jane Doe in Zenless on Zero. And if I mean, I posted this on the community tab, but I did end up getting Vivian. So, lots of luck this week, I guess. No Sushang yet, though.
嫌な感じがするわね。ゼル、この件とはあまり関わらない方がいいわ。
I think this is the first, like, in a while, like the first patch in a while where I was able to get both the characters. Yeah, I think it's my first one since, Jesus. I would nearly say since, I I think ever. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, well I did get I got both Ron May and Kafka in the same patch. Yeah.
関わらない方がいいなんて
But that was like the one of the first weeks I was playing Star Rail. So I had like all the newbie bonuses and everything.
彼はもう死んだわ。あなたに何ができるの？いい？
でもそれじゃあ冷たいよ。
は？
あの時だってブローニャお姉ちゃんがいなかったら少なくとも今のゼーレは彼の死の真実を調べることができる。ありがとう。面倒ごとに巻き込まれてほしくないから。
It's called like
ゼーレを守りたいから
Triquetra.
そう言ってくれ
It's
て
kind
る
of from
んだよ
Middle
ね。
Eastern origin.
でも、ゼーレはもう隠れることしかできないゼーレじゃない。傷つけるのも面倒ごとももう怖くない。後悔したくないの。もちろん無理はしない。この件はゼーレだけで解決できないのはわかるから、ネゲントロピーに報告して一緒に調査と解決を目指す。
ゼーレ。そうだ。君の思ったように、彼女はもう君を必要としない。
Who's this?
大人になってもおもちゃの人形とおしゃべりする人はいないだろう。おもちゃの人形は私たちは必要とされない人間。この世に存在するべきでない人間なんだ。
This voice, this Seiyu sounds really familiar.
捨てられる。
So I said to
それが君らしい結末。
playing Expedition 33.
結末なんだ。
誰が話してるの？
Well, hey, at least you got some rest. Welcome back.
どうかした？
Welcome back to reality.
聞こえないの？
何のこと？
なんでもないわ。ネゲントロピーに報告するんでしょ。早くしなさい。
ありがとう。ゼーレのことを理解してくれて。
今の声、一体。
Well, there goes gravity. Oh, so mad a bit, but scabity, what but a patty, what so but nabbity. Lose yourself in the moment you want it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not lose your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Henio. 3 more subs and I'm off. Hooray. White VTubers try not to sing Eminem challenge. Impossible. Gone wrong. Jeez, good memory. Oh, 40. I feel like it's more than what they usually give us. God dang. Okay. Oh wow, this chapter is fucking long. Jesus Christ. Well, let's quickly check before we continue with the rest of the chapter. Let's check the BP store. Wherever that is. Charm use a symbol of unity of witchcraft. So shares commonality with the Celtic Trinity knot. Oh! You mean the Triskelion, I believe it's called. You see that everywhere here. Alicia's so cute. I love Alicia. She's the best. She's the best. She's the best character. She's just the best character. There we go. Start from the bottom. Start from the bottom, now we're here. Start from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Yeah, and I'm also singing Drake too. Getting the... Alright, let me see. Oh wait, I want to see Schrodinger first. She's cute. Cute outfit. Oh god, they sent us back to the top every time. Okay, fuck that. We'll just find... Okay, well, there's Tesla. That's Tesla. But where's... Oh, here we are. Okay, I don't think that's the same one, though. First column. Or wait, is it the same one? I'm not sure. Click on the eye to avoid being... They shouldn't sing in A minor. Try to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Is there anywhere I can check the rest from this set? Okay, here's another Einstein one. Which is actually an address there. It's quite slay, I must say. And... oh, that one's so cunty. I love that one. I love the fucking... I love the chains and, like, the... like, leather... like, skirt. That shit rules. Also, can we just, like, appreciate how pretty all of Alicia's are? Like, look at that. This one is... Like, look at all these. It's like she, like, put together an outfit using, like, parts from, like, that outfit. This is yeah, this one's gorgeous, especially. The water motif going on. Wait, I could straight up buy... I select. Purchase. If I press it enough times, it has to work. Wait, how do I get these? I know this is a little bit of a detour, but please, let me have this. Immutable crystallium. You want? Yeah, her, like, leather type shit, right? That is the one we're on about. Yeah, this one. Okay. Get them from leveling BP. Well, I guess we'll be leveling BP quite the fuck a lot this patch, and maybe I can get her. We'll see. We'll do our best anyway. That's all you can ask of me. Anyway, back to the story. God, there's like a lot you need to download for this. $3 for free track, 16 for night, which is cheaper paid. BP 22, which is more expensive. I could have just done the events though back in the last one. I wouldn't have had to deal with this, but it is what it is. It's not something burning rush to Bronia's nostrils. This is a lot different from where we were. Let's plan a birthday party. Hard cut to people burning and walking through ruins.
これは
Bronya found herself on the ground. She struggled to stand up. 243 for orb shop. Filling her sight was the ashes of a wasted world. Bronya knows now. This is Siberia after the second Honkai eruption. Childhood memories came back to haunt her again, only this time she was not frightened in the slightest. She carefully studied the surroundings.
ここはブローニャのかつての故郷
The fantasy reality urged her to unearth more deep-buried secrets about her past. Oh, her patch.
お
Okay.
父様お母様
During this time of structure. Oh, so this is a flashback, I suppose. Like a flashback to her situation in Siberia. So she hoped there were some residual traces of love from her father and mother in the depth of the memory. Do they speak Russian in Siberia? I guess that would make sense. For some reason, I guess, like, when I was first getting into this game, I assumed Bronya was, like, Russian straight up. But I guess her being from Siberia makes more sense in this context. She looked around. Nothing but rubble and ashes. Wait, so is she Russian or is she Siberian? Like, what, like, her national, like, where she was born. Siberia is a region of Russia. You know, it's like a different country, though. I mean, I think. Unless the USSR still exists in Honkai. I don't know. Like, maybe it's playing off Chainsaw Man rules. I don't know. Never was. Oh. We didn't exactly go over that in history. In case anyone's wondering, I'm not smartest when it comes to that part of history. She lifted her hands and took a close look. Still a pair of girls' tender hands, save for the calluses from the kisses of firearms. It's Filipino, never mind, that's Filian. I think there's also... Actually, oh no, we actually were in the Philippines in this game. When we were in, that's where we fought when we were playing during May's, like, little side arc with Owl and, Anna. It's more geographical region and... Really? Huh. I did not know that. Well, learn something new every day, I guess. I had no fucking clue about that. In the dream, these clean hands posed a sharp contrast with the scorched billboards in German by the road. It's Anna and Owl. I loved that arc. That arc is so underrated. People need to give it its flowers more. Actually, these hands were also cold. German? Her battle-trained instincts began to sound the alarm. It was until now that Bronya realized that the burnt smell, the ruins, and everything else felt too real to be a dream. This wasn't a dream. Wait, was there an attack on Salt Lake? A human with figure with blue hair suddenly emerged in the distance. Bronya found him an uncharacteristic presence in this wasteland. Just like herself, he rose up slowly from the ground and looked around. Well, it's Joyce. Well, it's Joyce. It's like looking in a mirror with a long delay. Is this a different situation from Welt? Not remembering. She was born after it. Oh, a memory from the OG. Oh. She walked to the blue-haired man and reached out her hand. She broke free from the weird dream. Oh, so it was a dream. Found her pillow all wet with cold sweat. While Joyce is the Hershey of reason before Welt Yang. Oh. So I guess they're just doomed to have the word Welt be their name. She took a deep breath and calmed her racing heart down as if she just went through a tough battle. She then glanced at the clock.
起きますか?
File event. What was the... Is this something else? I think I skipped this. Oh, it's one of these. A newborn conscious. Oh god. Mine woke in the abysmal silence. Now Welt Yang took the name Welt to honor Welt Joy. Oh, oh, that's right. We did. His name was Yao Qi. I remember that. Loneliness and fear involved her like an icy seawater. A cry in fear, but not from her. It seemed to come from the warm light source outside the abyssal sea. She called out again. The girl's clear, sweet voice penetrated through the desolate sea and reached her. But her previous attempts of calling already exhausted her. She could no longer respond to her. Distant voice eased her loneliness, so she fell into slumber with relief, waiting for the next reawakening. I hope this isn't too long. An older female voice, an enthusiastic applause woke the newborn consciousness mind. She then came her uneasiness and a sense of loss in unfamiliar surroundings. She grumbled. Gradually, she could see and hear more, which also made her feel more negative emotions. She couldn't help but wonder if these emotions had been nourishing her. She knew everyone called her Seele, but she also knew they were not really calling her. Who am I? Why am I here? She impatiently rolled over in a deep sea of mind. That's a woman's voice has to be. It did sound familiar. I was like, They'll get longer each chapter, unfortunately. Like, does it start going on? Oh my. Part 2, chapter 3. Lord have mercy on our souls, girl. I don't think it's a spoiler to say it is. It has been a while since we heard her though, so I wasn't too sure. We were talking, one of which was in an army uniform and had a disturbing scar on her eye. The other was wearing a suit holding a picture of me. It's Seele's memories. It was her first time to clearly see the outside world and the deep sea she'd been sleeping in. That's so... I don't know if this makes more sense, like, in Chinese. But can you imagine just sitting here and not skipping this? Like, my god. They never feel for as long, at least, though. I need to... All is still us! God damn. I'll check it again after the stream. The little girl they mentioned is... Yeah, what's happening? She did not know what happened as she had only seen a few blurred scenes, but one thing she could be certain of was that the girl named Seele was in danger. I sent a message with the F word and didn't send good lord. It's a Lana Usagi stream. F words are to be expected. At least the fuck word. She had just fully awakened and had countless questions to ask, but Seele could utter nothing but a whimper. Fear and despair spawned from being kidnapped, and a mysterious dark shadow started to grow madly in her heart. However, the other her devoured these emotions like dessert. I almost said desert. She could feel her power growing. Even the armed soldier in front seemed weak to her.
もう泣かないで。別に倒せないわけじゃないでしょ。こんな縄なんて簡単に振りほどけるでしょ。
The next moment, she suddenly understood the fear in her eyes.
まさかあなた、この力を使えないの？
The door opened abruptly. With a silver flash, the armed soldier fell down in a pool of blood, and a man in suit was strangled to death by his own tie after a few seconds of a painful gurgle. It was Bronya. Everything happened so fast, the girl tied up and the other her were stunned. Bronya breathed a sigh of relief when she saw the girl cowering in the corner. Did Bronya just do that? Did she just kill a man, strangle another man, and just like save Seele? Do not fuck with Bronya, I guess. Jesus Christ.
でも、こういったすっきりした感じも悪くないわ。ね、
Bronya took off the tape over the
今なら
girl's
話
mouth.
せるでしょ。早く教えて。
This time Bronya was Black Widow at the was Black Widow level at the age of 12. Seriously.
なんですって。
She choked a man with his own fucking tie.
悪魔って私のこと。
Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. We were only in that cutscene for like a little bit. I should have probably watched that before this cutscene, but whatever. You can tell Bronya played Class of 09. Still know nothing about that game. We'll play a few of these missions anyway. We get to be the Hersher of reason. Silver Wolf of the Earls was a nickname made for seasoned mercs that made seasoned mercs run away in fear. Silver Wolf, huh? Dang, if that don't sound fucking familiar. That don't sound similar to another Bronya XP we know. She earned it before she was 12. She was a badass child. Chad Bronya, virgin real life 12-year-olds. You gotta play it. It's something definitely. I'll see, because I have seen some stuff from it, and I'm like, and I know the fans of it are a bit weird. We'll see, and we'll see anyway. Maybe. I seen Quinn playing it, I'm pretty sure. Following a tight rhythm, 5 bullets landed on the target in succession. I do want to play Me-Side. I'm waiting for it to come to like a console, maybe. I feel like it would get a console release, but yeah. But also, I don't know. Would that game get me demonetized? I don't know. Fans, Class of 09. Anytime I've run into someone who's like super big into Class of 09, they've been like, they genuinely feel like they could go on a killing spree at any moment. I'm not gonna lie. She unloaded the clip and waited for the results. Like, they're absolute insanity. That's where Hoyo got the name for Star's Silverwolf, which is Star's equivalent for Haxor Bunny, who in turn is Catchafish's counterpart to main story, Honkai and Third Bronya.
10点。10点。
Oh, it's real wealth.
10点。最後の一発、線の上に当たったが、10点。
10点. She frowned. In her eyes, on the ring meant the bullet landed on the rim of the enemy's forehead. It would be deflected. In other words, the enemy would live to shoot another bullet at you.
よし、 今日の体力訓練と戦闘訓練は完璧だった。体力訓練では新記録を出す項目
Bronya was a
すら
child soldier and survived as one in the closest thing I can imagine as Ellsworth. She did what she certainly adapted anyway. Mel took a brief pause and darted a look at Bronya.
少し疲れてないか？
そうかもしれません。
I've been shooting bullets all day. Also, like, speaking of which, I actually had like a classmate before who was like, he got into shooting like really young, like just shooting like birds and stuff, which I don't like that. Just for the record, it's a thing in Irish culture and I don't like it, and I wish it would get outlawed, but whatever. Especially shooting pheasants, because those are going extinct because of people like this. Anyway, he remembered he was talking to me one time when he was very young, and he was like explaining how it felt to shoot a gun, and he said it almost felt like his back was breaking. So I can only imagine how it would be for Bronya, who is that similar, like, enough age when she would have been learning how to shoot. Yeah, I understand why the shit tires her out. Before Kokolia adopted Bronya's A chick, she was Bronya's kill target. I heard that somewhere too, actually. I can't remember if someone said it here or if I just read it somewhere. I might have read it somewhere, but yeah. That's how they met. I haven't slept well for a few days, so that won't affect my performance. She would have replied this way. But after living at the Salt Lake base for a while, she began to warm up to the kindness of people around her.
今後の訓練計画を少し調整する。
Okay, about the effort and the word you use for some crazy person about tagged by automata. You can, yeah, okay, tell you what, minute the stream ends, I'm gonna go into the automata. I'm gonna turn off, like, basic moderation. I'm gonna turn it to, like, I'm just gonna have it censor some obvious words that should be censored. And we'll see how that goes, but yeah.
しかし今日は最後の訓練を済ませよう。
わかりました。
さて。
Wells handed a handgun to Bronya. Sorry complaining about how goofy Automata is. This site is just so dumb. Yeah, it certainly is. Like, remember in the 100 line stream, like, gay apparently got censored? Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, YouTube. We're over here playing Honkai Impact. How do you expect us to not say the word gay? I think this is the part of the story Wells is teaching Bronya how to be a great Hersher of Reason. Yeah, this is her training arc. I mean, we do get to play as the Hersher of Reason at some point in this chapter, so. Bronya didn't even need to look. She smiled.
よく知ってるみたいだな。
はい。昔、孤児院に入る前によく使っていたのがこの型番です。
I don't know why. Yeah, it was just in the 100 line stream. I have no idea why it was acting up. It was really bad during the 100 line stream. I don't know why, because it's been the same like throughout my channel's entire history, but I guess it just got really bad. Like during that one stream. It has had its hiccups here and there. I'm pretty sure I turned it on mainly after the Smash Wii U stream back in like last summer. Because someone started saying some crazy shit about Waluigi. I was like, okay, we allow people to say some wild things on here. Just take a look at the like astronomical moments stream. But yeah. What they were saying about Waluigi. Never thought I'd fucking say this in my life, but what they were saying about Waluigi went too far. So, word K-I-L-L. Yeah, that was they were censoring that a bit before as well. Maybe it was because they had the word kill and gay in the same thing, where it's like, yeah, that's more understandable, but still. Let us say gay, please.
リコイルも体積も小さく、重量も軽いから持ち歩きやすいです。
This childhood toy brought back a lot of memories that were not necessarily pleasant. Psychos is apparently targeted. That's really weird. I mean, if it's someone who's like actually like dealing with psychosis or something, calling him a psycho is, you know, not a good look. But if you're using it to describe someone who just, you know, is off, you know, off the rocker, you know, as they would say, then I think it's, you know, fine. So apparently killed us. Okay, I killed you. Bronya did so with minor reluctance. KYS is apparently fine, by the way. Someone tested out. I think Alex tested out on the last stream. Every childhood moment of maintaining and disassembling the weapon floated up again in a sea of memory. I was using. Oh yeah. Yes, I see. Okay. I do. It's the same kind of people who like are like, I'm so chaotic, you know. I'm eating beans at 3 a.m. You can't bring me anywhere, you know, those kind of people. It's the same it's the same kind of people, but I guess I'll try it out anyway. We'll see how it is. Why not? If it's not too expensive, I'll see about it. Cause we are actually gonna play a visual novel on stream next week that a lot of people might not have heard of. It's called Monster Con. We're gonna be playing that next week. So get excited. Can't hear the name Astra not think thighs. Like Astra as in Zenless Zone Zero, because I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That entire game's whole thing is like thighs and shit. Parts began to emerge and assemble themselves in her hand. And long before Makarov, okay, 9mm took complete shape. She opened her eyes, loaded the clip, and removed the safety. That jump scared me for a sec. It was really loud for no reason.
すみません、ベルトさん。ついやってしまいました。
気持ちはわかるよ。さて、次はこれを試してみてくれ。
Makarov. Okay. While handed over another handgun.
今回は撃つなよ。
はい。
Bronya took the gun. It was a model she never saw before. Some Zero's thing is ties. I invite you to take so many. Look at so many of the Honkai Impact battle suits. He has some catching up to do. Actually, I would say Zone Zero's thing is asses. Like the ass physics in Zone Zero are beyond it. It's interesting. Welt's body is not vanished. Upon using the Hersher of Reason's authority, as the body he's in right now is a replacement body he's made using the Hersher of So he's like taking some lessons from Otto. I see. Although we don't know how Otto created his bodies, or at least they didn't say it yet. Bronya took a moment and then put it aside. Guns may look very different, but they all follow the same structural principles. It didn't take her long. Bronya did so.
構造が違います。
そうだ。この銃のリコイルシステムは特殊なもので、当時は今までの経験と知識を使い、未知の構造を補ったこと。しかし戦場の場合、それではまだまだ足りない。限られた情報を通して敵の弱点を推測しなければならない時がある。敵の構造の理解は使うことがあればそれは記憶として定着される。しかし馴染みのある武器を構築する。
No, got my message
もっと
killed.
大事なのは
Yeah.
敵の知られていない弱点を。
We'll take a look at that automod right there. Because clearly it's wigging up. Maybe it's wigging up just because there's so many messages that are like catching in its filter, like back to back. Macaron. That's Acheron's favorite restaurant. How did you know? Walt patiently waited for the words to sink in. I don't know why that stun locked me for a sec.
もう一度やってみます。
あ、問題ない。だがあまり無理はするな。
Dot.
どうだ？気分は少し良くなったか？
jiggling. TNA Nike. Oh, okay, I get what TNA means now. Okay. Did you guys hear about Nikkei, whatever that fucking game is, and fucking they apparently it got like a baseball sponsorship. So there's gonna be like fucking like those boomer ass dudes in America who are like, what the hell is this a game here? Why are these cartoons? I think I made this exact same joke on a stream before, but it's still wild. Oh my god, that's why I instantly recognized the gun Bronya was staring down. Wow, so that's actually like accurate. They actually like did some research into guns then. After the morning training, the two came downtown.
断りの律者の力を使うと副作用が出るのはよくあること。と散歩しながら外の空気を吸うとだいぶ良くなるぞ。
ベルトさんはよくここに来るんですか?
Ghost Victor, I think it was called. Yeah, I heard of it. I heard of it too. It's not really my thing, but whatever. Well, no, it's easy how to jiggle physics to pets' balls. Wait. No, they don't have balls, do they? Did they animate like a big swinging pair of testicles on like the cats and stuff? That's mental health if they did that, I swear to God.
この展望台にかたまにかな。
ここにいるとこの都市を丸ごと見渡せそうですね。
At least the cat. No, don't touch the cats. Why?
あ、こういう繁栄した都市は彼の見たかった景色でもあるだろうな。
彼、ジョイスさんのことですか?
This was a master. I hope it was. I don't want them to add cat bollock physics to Zenless Zone Zero. We already have the cat girls with giant swinging titties. Even though technically, if we're taking into cat anatomy, they should have 6 titties down the milk line. Like, it doesn't have to be accurate. We don't have to have the cats all have gross balls.
Joyce.
I think volleyball collab makes more sense. Yeah, exactly. Like, why baseball? I don't know if the same group who are playing baseball are gonna be fucking doing that. Are gonna be playing like Nike. I don't know if sports bros are exactly the type. Well, glance to Bronya. He knew the word teacher would stir up some sad memories of hers.
彼は第一次崩壊の生存者。当時、ベルリンが廃墟と化していた。
ベルリンの第一次崩壊ですか?
Bronya's sharp instincts kicked in again.
どうかしたのか?
Bronya thought for a moment before sharing her bizarre dream with Welt, including the blue-haired young man.
君の推測は間違っていない。それはジョイス。一人目の断りの律者。
I'm pointing out how many things jiggle in ZZZ. I think it could just be the engine as well. They could have just applied an engine that just applies that kind of like schwiggle to all of the like the models, I guess.
それは悪いことではないが、この過程の中でいくつかの副作用が。
But that is pretty. I don't want to inspect though. I don't want to go into the game and go like, all right, time for cat testicle inspection. I really don't want to do that. It's not how I'd like to spend my Friday evening. Sorry to say. Genshin Adults have been getting balls and buttholes for a while now for the lols. Genshin 2? How dare they?
君が見たのはそのコンクリートを踏んだ人々が残した足跡だ。それらの足跡は
It don't have to be realistic.
生きてはいない。
I can just imagine all the animals were created via osmosis and not, I don't know, raw dogging between other creatures. Welt's voice sank as he spat out the last word. Massage anime. Yeah, it was. That was... I don't think I've ever screamed at a short before, but I did for that one. Loneliness quickly surged up in Welt's eyes.
夢での再会を期待していた時期すらあった。
They were bored or something.
彼に言えなかった言葉があまりにも多く、
I would sure hope that's the reason.
全部伝えたいと思
Or
う。
they just want to make people gross out or laugh.
やがて俺は理解した。
Congrats, I'm the first.
あれは彼ではない。本物の彼はとうにいなくなってしまったんだと。それを認識するのは容易なことではなかった。
その気持ち、ブローニャもわかるかもしれません。
だから彼に会いたいと思った時、俺はたまにここに来るんだ。ありきたりかもしれないが、この栄えた都市を見ると、ジョイスの犠牲は無駄じゃなかったと感じる。
That's like a...
君にはわかるかな?
So I guess this was the Walt Joyce learning about
美しい世界を見ると、
time.
過去の悲しみ
My
にとら
poachers
わ
are
れていてはい
they
け
know
ないと
exactly
思う
what
が、
honestly they're catering to.
それでは理想を実現できないし。
I mean, with Pulcher as the character, that I know exactly what audience they're catering to. And with Ben Bigger as well.
意識の残響。
Yeah, the Hololive Dodger, I guess that's probably why they did it. But like, I feel like people who watch Hololive aren't exactly the same people who play like Goddess of Victory. You know what I mean? I feel like it's definitely, I feel like Gauragura and people like that, which by the way, Gauragura graduated a few days ago. Nothing but respect. I feel like the same people who watch like, I don't know, Takanoshi Kiara and, you know, all of our Oshis from Myth. I'm not exactly sure they're the same, like, they're a bit more mainstream than Goddess of Victory is, I would say. You know what I mean? So if you animators break down the ZZ MMD version of models. ZZ purposely put jiggle physic bone. Wait, so it's not even the engine. It's just they actually put them there. Jesus Christmas.
体内に律者コアがある人は似たような状況になるということですか。メイ姉様、委員長、それとキアナも。
その通りだ。
Bringing up characters for obvious reason behind a press. Yeah.
キアナ。
Bernice kind of like caters to the I can fix her archetype. Bernice sighs heavily.
キアナのバカ。一度もそんな話をしたことありません。ベルトさんの話、
It's for the
キ
engine.
ア
The
ナにも
boobs
聞
need
かせて
bones
や
so
っ
they
てく
can
だ
move.
さい。
And Lapis knows his shit, guys, because Lapis actually works with stuff like this. Not with boob models, I fear, but other things. They're animating the jiggle, it's just a rigid body. Okay, interesting. The bones have boobs, which is true, by the way. That's a true anatomy fact. All boobs have bones in them. I don't want to fix Bernie. She's perfect the way she is. More down path than Girl Z. Like little pant armor equipment. Animating the jiggle. It certainly looks like they put a lot of like effort into it. Can you imagine though if you were like an animator on Zone Zero and you're like, all your friends get to animate like asses and boobs and stuff, but then you're stuck like animating like, I don't know, like like the walking animation of one guy.
君たちには正しい選択をした。
正しい選択ですか。
君たちが大事な人を失ったことは知っている。しかし、当時の俺のように。
I'll begin to stutter. He wasn't sure what his follow would break the girl's heart.
安心してください。
Brony reassured him.
ベルトさんの言いたいことは分かっています。
Definitely throwing it like a Hail Mary. Like, what is it, like a last resort or something? I had friends in high school who dribble and dabble in 3D stuff, so I've been simple looking model. Look like under the hood. Yeah, I mean, I've made my own 3D models myself. like back in school because I was a tech graph student, but I never made like character models or anything like that, so I don't know, or animations or anything, so I wouldn't know what goes into that. Walt took a careful look at Bronya. Her eyes spoke of sorrow, but also determination. It's the purpose of Jigglebones. You can probably tell I've given up on my stream, staying caught up with stream. My mobile inters asked this year. To be fair, that was quite literally 20 years ago. I might have made things this year. I would say undoubtedly so, yeah. You focus on yourself, girl. Damn straight, Bronya. Some growth from Bronya. Having finished her words, she sat her eyes on the cheerful crowd in the distance and spoke no more. Walt followed her eyes. A tough girl, Walt thought. Much tougher than himself at the same age. After knowing the side effects of a Hershikor, her first concern was Kiana. Maybe Kiana is still having a hard time walking out from the shadow. That thick booty mom from The Incredibles exists. That's very true. For better or for worse.
なあ、近くで彫刻の展示をやってるらしいぞ。行ってみようぜ。
展望台で彫刻の展示？珍しいね。
行ってみるか。
今日はやめておきます。
何の彫刻なの？
少し変わった見た目の怪獣だってさ。俺は。
Oh, I heard the word kaiju.
怪獣。
The two suddenly became alert.
行ってみよう。
はい。
Oh, well, hello, fellas. Why did you stand in like that?
これは。
崩壊獣。
Why did you standing here?
さあさあ、寄ってらっしゃい、見てらっしゃい。珍獣展ですよ。伝説の妖獣、年獣、怪獣。おや、お父さん。娘さんと一緒に珍獣を見に来た。
いや。
これらの展示品はどこから持ってきたんですか？
Bronya's his daughter, confirmed.
おや、お嬢さん、展示品に興味が。実はある組織から依頼を受け、展示品はその組織が郵送で送ってきたもの。あ、
どんな組織ですか？
それは詳細はわかりません。おそらく不思議なものを崇拝するクラブか何かですかね。正直に言うと展示品が届いた時僕たちも驚いたんです。
Probably Shixel or something. Actually, no, World Serpent. It's 100% World Serpent. Why the fuck did I say Shixel? Would you Japanese monsters? So yeah, that makes sense. He's aged to be his granddaughter. At least, or more he is. He's aged to be her grandfather. Bronya and Welt exchanged a look. They looked and felt too real to just be sculptures. I think they're like frozen or something. In theory, no civilian had any contact with the Honkai beasts, let alone creating such realistic sculptures to their image. Yeah, I don't know.
展示会をすぐに終了した方がいい。
あ、はい。どうしてです？
これらは危険なものだ。
お父さん、ちょっと意味がわかりません。危険ですか？でも娘さんは興味がありそうです。あ、わかりました。
I wonder when the 30 feet mech are gonna show up to beat up the Honkai. Get in the mech, Bronya. Or Seele will have to do it again. Uh-oh. Alright, rehearsal time.
彫刻たちからエネルギー反応がありません。
まずは戦闘に集中するんだ。調査
Alright,
は
well,
後でいい。
might as well get the cores while they're out in the open now.
この崩壊種、殴った時の感覚が妙です。
Because they're imaginary.
まるで本物の彫刻を殴っているみたい。
Did Pacific Rim actually start like as like a manga slash anime series? 'Cause I feel like it started off something like that. Actually, he's in the 60s or 70s here, so at least Grandpa. He looks good for 60/70. Okay, easy. Alright. God, I always forget how much of a kick-ass, like, Herschel Reason is. Also, no, Pacific Rim is original. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was like something like Alice in Borderland or something.
ここ最近の異常事件と関係してるかもしれない。手がかりを集め、ソルトレイク基地に戻り次第解析しよう。さっきのスタッフはどこだ？彼を通して展示品の提供先を調べたい。
いません。逃げたようです。
会場を封鎖するよう関係者に連絡する。後で基地で合流しよう。
わかりました。
Hoo boy. Okay. Well, we're actually gonna, I think, finish for today because it's starting to get rather late. Also, that one mission, like the cutscene, took us 20 minutes to get through. That's the coolest fun fact, by the way. The guy who designed the main mech is now working for id Software, and on Doom as game director. Jesus Christ. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Okay. It was good to play as the Herschel Reason again. I missed Girly Pop. Herschels generally they don't physically age anyway. Oh. Oof. Alright. 33 well, that's 1/3. We're exactly 1/3 into the chat. This might be a three-parter. Like this one here. And we're only 11% through this entire thing, so good lord. This might take us a bit, but I'm determined we can get through it. But yeah. I'm good, girl. Don't make me do it. He's the game director for both Eternal and the Dark Ages, creative director for 2016. So I guess he's been on it for a bit anyway. Good for him. I did not know he was the main guy behind Doom. Well, not the main guy, but, you know, one of the big names behind it. Yeah. That's gonna probably do it for today, I think. It's getting rather late. It's starting to get dark out. I started this one like it was still super bright out. You can actually see the background here actually has changed, but yeah. As for content for next week, by the way, next week might be a little bit light on content because I'm planning to just take a little bit of time to myself, but we'll probably do 2 streams regardless. We have that stream on Monday, but after that, I'm not sure what day I'll be streaming on. We'll have to see, because I actually do have, like, some deadlines I have to take care of related to voice acting work. So, yeah, please bear with me as that happens. And I want to actually take a look at some stuff, because I like seeing, you know, Seele and Bronya and everything like that. It does make me actually want to actually properly dub something from this game more, but I need to finish my Chainsaw Man dub first, so yeah. And I keep putting it off, but we're gonna work on it over the weekend. But also, it's 9 o'clock, girl. I'm not gonna go to sleep quite yet. It's not even dark out yet. His name is Hugo Martin. I could have sworn I've heard that name before. Hugo Martin. Yeah, no, I definitely heard that somewhere. But yeah, thank you all for coming out today. There will be as for stuff I'm gonna be putting out, expect the Shattered Samsara reaction, just condensed, you know. That'll be coming out over the weekend at some point, and also just a new short. And also I will be editing another short on Kuri's channel, so please look out for that. Her last one did super, super, super well, and I'm very, very pleased that people liked it. So we're gonna put out another one on our channel pretty soon, so please go check that out. And also next week, you guys will know that Kuri is also streaming, so please go check out her stream. She's gonna be streaming Enna Dream Barbecue. Go watch it, or I will add 1 electron to every atom of your body. So it is what it is. But yeah, we'll be getting back to Honkai next week. As always, we're going to be getting through more chapter 2023. I don't know if we're going to finish it next week. We'll see how the cutscenes are. The cutscenes have been pretty long thus far. So, yeah. Damn, that's a threat. So, yeah, listen, you learn one good thing. The best thing you learn from Irish school is how to threaten people, I swear to God. And also how to cry. Anyway, won't get too deep into that. Thank you all for everything. Thank you all, as always, for coming out and supporting. Please leave a like if you haven't already. It helps us get out to more Honkai Impact fans. And if I've entertained you, then I feel like I've deserved it personally. What else? Yeah, please follow me on Blue Sky for more updates. I've been getting more into posting just casually on there, so I'm gonna try and keep it up, but we'll see. Yeah, but thank you all once again. Stick around, we'll be rating someone else, and yeah, I will see you guys on Monday for more 100 line. Please come out and show some support. I'm very excited to get more Hiroko crumbs. All right, thank you guys as always. Remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Remember, leave the lights on and remain on this earth because you matter. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Wait, where's the ending? Bye-bye.